Hi guys, welcome to the Thinking Crypto channel. I hope you're doing well. On this channel, we cover the crypto news and we interview many of the folks who are building and investing in the crypto asset class. Hit the thumbs up button. Let's get to over 500 likes. Leave a comment below and hit the subscribe button if you're new here. Guys, bullish news. Crypto Mom has been officially confirmed for a second term as an SEC commissioner. Here's the headline. U.S. Senate confirms crypto-friendly SEC commissioner Hester Peirce for a second term in office. And like I said, her nickname is Crypto Mom. And of course, it's because she gets crypto. She understands it. She's an advocate for it. She's bullish on it. And she's been beating the drum and pushing for crypto regulations, guys. And we need these type of people in the offices within governments and the different regulatory divisions, because the market won't be able to move forward without regulatory clarity. So this is bullish news, right? If she got kicked out, that would be bearish news, because it's like, okay, who's going to lead the charge here at the SEC? But you got Hester Peirce in there, and I hope she can get to the chairman's seat, and Jay Clayton gets pushed out, because Jay Clayton is not really a true believer in crypto, and I hope Hester Peirce gets it. And let me give you the details here. The Senate Banking Committee cleared Peirce's nomination alongside the nomination of Caroline Crenshaw on Wednesday. Peirce took office in 2018 and was formally nominated for a second term in early July. Peirce's second term will expire in 2025, and we know she's been beating the drum in getting a Bitcoin ETF going. Obviously, still getting some pushback, but once again, she's there at least pushing things forward. And we see she's part of what I would call the crypto family tribunal. So stay with me here, guys. So of course, Hester Peirce, Crypto Mom. But the next guy is Chris Giancarlo, who's known as Crypto Dad, right? And he was the former CFTC chairman. He's bullish on crypto. He's working on the digital dollar project. Just recently, in I think it was June, he released June, an article in Forbes saying XRP isn't a security. So wow, if you're holding XRP, that's very bullish, because this guy worked for the CFTC. So as you can imagine, he has influence in the things he's speaking to, the folks at the government. Third, here is Mr. Brian Brooks, the crypto comptroller. And of course, he's at the OCC, brought on by Steve Mnuchin from Coinbase. And now we saw last month, the OCC gave the green light to banks to custody crypto. So he's doing his part. So we got the tribunal here, guys. And I love these guys. They're pushing innovation. They're pushing the US forward here. We need more folks on board, but at least we got some solid folks who understand crypto and are trying to make a change. Moving ahead, guys, you all know I hold VeChain in my portfolio. I am bullish as hell on VeChain. It is on the same, I would say, level as what almost Ripple's doing with XRP, because it's bringing a disruptive, better solution to a market that has not changed very much, right? It still has an outdated way of doing things. So VeChain is bringing the blockchain transparency, tracking, and trust to the manufacturing and traceability and transport market, right? So let me give you the details. The VeChain Foundation announced a blockchain-based food safety solution based on its blockchain as a service platform, ToolChain. And some additional details here. VeChain's newly released tool offers a suite of white label services that will allow the food sector to implement on-chain safety management services. These services include traceability templates, which track things like origin traceability, cross-border traceability, full process traceability, and more. They have high hopes that the tool will be useful for many subsectors and products such as fresh food, dairy, alcohol, and wine, and imported food. I don't know about you guys, but I eat fresh food, dairy, I drink alcohol and wine, and of course eat imported food. So as you can imagine how big this industry is, right? This part of how the world functions. People have to eat, and you bring your solution to help improve the tracking of all this. This is big, man. This is big. So companies will also gain access to third-party services such as PwC, PricewaterhouseCoopers, Deloitte, DNV, among others, to help them reduce the cost of certification, auditing, insurance, and supply chain financial services. So these three I just mentioned here, PwC, Deloitte, and so forth, are VeChain partners. yeah, that's how big this is going to be. And that is why I hold VeChain in my portfolio, bullish as hell. I see it being one of the big winners. Remember, out of the dot-com boom, you had Google, you had Amazon, you had eBay, you had Netflix, you had Facebook. Those companies don't really compete with each other, right? When you think about how they started, sure, there may be products that they may now start developing and compete, but fundamentally, they were different. They had different use cases, and they were all successful. You would be an idiot to say, oh, Google would be the only successful company coming out of the dot-com boom. No, dude, what about Amazon? What about eBay, right? So remember that. Different use cases, and are they bringing a solution? Do they have partnerships like VeChain does, and so forth? So very bullish on VeChain, and will continue accumulating in the dips, not financial advice, of course. So Grayscale Ethereum Trust files to become an SEC reporting company. Very interesting move here by Grayscale, which is, of course, a big crypto fund head up by Barry Silbert. And it's interesting that they're trying to do this. So let me give you the details. Amidst the Ethereum bull run, so Ethereum has been pumping, Grayscale Investments voluntarily decided to make its Ethereum Trust an SEC reporting company. The company's best known investment product is a Bitcoin trust that holds around 400,000 Bitcoin, worth nearly $4.7 billion as of press time. Additionally, its Ethereum trust currently has 1.9 million ETH in its possession, valued at approximately $746 million. As with other Grayscale products, Coinbase is acting as a custodian. So Grayscale noted that the filing is under review. If approved, it would be the second cryptocurrency investment vehicle to attain such status. The filing is subject to SEC review. If the registration statement becomes effective, it would designate Grayscale Ethereum Trust as the second digital currency investment vehicle to attain the status of a reporting company by the SEC, following Grayscale Bitcoin Trust as the first. That's great news, because a lot of people are investing in that Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. And if you have Ethereum, another secondary option. And I am also bullish on Ethereum. I believe it has the first mover advantage as a smart contract platform. Yes, there are some delays with its scalability, but there's a lot of people building on it. And I have it in my portfolio. It's the number 3 as far as percentage of my portfolio. Moving ahead, Binance says New York banks can now use its stablecoin after watchdog approval. So BUSD, essentially Binance's stablecoin, has been given a green light, and that's a great sign, because there are people who FUD Binance, saying it's a scam and they do a lot of manipulation and so forth. But the financial watchdog gave them the green light, so meaning banks and financial institutions can use the asset without any further regulatory approval. Very big win for Binance here, guys. And you all know I've interviewed CZ multiple times. Be sure to check those interviews out. He's doing a lot of great things, doing a lot of building, man. That's why Binance is the largest exchange, and they are doing a lot to move the market forward. I've talked about this on my channel before with Spencer Dinwiddie, the Brooklyn Nets NBA player. And, a lot of players now are getting involved in different crypto projects, and NBA's Spencer Dinwiddie, Andre Iguodala, and more joined Dapper Labs' $12 million funding round. So Dapper Labs has closed a $12 million funding round led by National Basketball Association stars, as mentioned, including JaVale McGee, Aaron Gordon, and Garrett Temple. And let's see what this is about here. So as first reported by The Block, NBA Top Shot broke $1.2 million in revenue 3 months after the beta trial launch. The app allows basketball fans to purchase officially licensed digital tokens of NBA player rosters, similar to a trading card game. So one of the things Spencer Dinwiddie was doing was tokenizing himself to try to raise money. And I interviewed one guy who was doing that as well. And that, I believe, is the future of fundraising, people tokenizing themselves. So like if Elon Musk tokenized himself, I would, hell yeah, invest in him, right? Because when you look at what he's doing and you look at the potential of the money he can make. So essentially, you would get a share of his earnings, if he was to tokenize himself. So that's a very interesting concept, I think, that will take off as the crypto market takes off. Finally, crypto debit card provider Wirex is expanding in the U.S., receives first money transmission license in Georgia. And Wirex is based out of India. If you guys recall, I interviewed their CEO, I believe it was earlier this year. So be sure to check out that interview. And they are, excuse me, I'm sorry, guys. I actually did not interview Wirex. It was WazirX. I got that confused, so my apologies. But UK-based crypto debit card provider Wirex is expanding to the US. Wirex USA has received its first money transmission license from Georgia Department of Banking and Finance. The permit will allow the firm to offer services in the state. Wirex currently operates in Europe and Asia and claims to have 3 million customers. Its flagship product is a crypto debit card, which allows users to buy and convert crypto into fiat spending. Fiat for spending it. Wirex also offers a Bitcoin reward scheme, crypto back, giving up to 1.5% back in Bitcoin to customers for every in-store transaction they make. Guys, this is great news because it's the infrastructure being built up. And notice what's happening, right? At one point, this company didn't have regulatory clarity to operate in the US. Now it looks like they're getting it. So things are expanding. US companies are going overseas. UK companies are expanding in the US. So that's a good sign. A lot of these different card options are going to be set for people to buy, spend, trade, whatever it is, their crypto. Great sign of what's to come. And you may say, well, why would I want to spend my crypto? Well, guys, don't think of it of today's prices. Think of it when the price goes high in the next parabolic run up. And for example, if Bitcoin goes to $100,000, it wouldn't matter if you spend a few Satoshis because a few Satoshis are going to be worth more than it is now, right? That's how you got to think about it. And that's why everyone is setting up shop. They know the price is going to go up and they know people are going to spend their crypto instead of like going to cash and maybe creating a taxable event, things like that, right? So just keep that in mind. These are the different on and off ramps being built. And I'm excited. I'm excited for the higher prices and when all these things come into play, guys. So guys, what do you think about this news? Leave your thoughts and comments below. Share this video if you found it helpful, and I'll talk to you all later.